Hey guys, Dark here back again with another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a question that I get a lot and I wanted to basically address. And this is about, should your OnlyFans be free or paid? So let's get right into it. Hey you, are you looking to network, grow, and expand your knowledge of the OnlyFans industry with over 700 plus people? Then be sure to check the link in the description to join the Discord server. See you there. So there's always a debate regarding if your OnlyFans should be free or not. And honestly, I feel like for most people, it's more of an ego thing. And obviously, some people have their reasons behind being a paid page over a free page, or maybe even having two pages. So I'm going to basically lay out the differences between the both and see at the end of this what you think about it. So to start off, a free page is great because obviously it's free, so you can get the most people as possible into your page. Since there's that low barrier of entry, people aren't necessarily going to step back from the possibility of subscribing. So ultimately, when you're doing your different marketing strategies and whatnot, you have a better chance of having success with them because the conversion rate that you'll see would be higher than if you were to do a paid page, because of the fact that the barrier of entry is so low. And on top of that, when you're running a free page, usually the biggest troubles that you'll face dealing with a subscription-based platform is essentially people leaving. And a perk of having a free page is that people won't leave, because since it's free, they'll be less likely to unsubscribe than if they were paying for a subscription and at the end of the month they had to renew. So another thing about free pages is that since you can bring more people into your page, you have a better chance of actually selling, because when you're a paid page, arguably speaking, unless you have good marketing, you're gonna have less people come into your page on a daily basis. And with that being said, that means you have less people to sell to. Compared to a free page, if you have a lot of people coming in on a daily basis, based on your marketing, then you'll have more people to sell to in the long run. Another thing about free pages that you can do on a paid page is that you have access to the locked post feature, meaning that you can actually put locked posts onto your actual feed on your OnlyFans account. And with that, people can actually go in, subscribe, and look through all your locked posts and buy whatever is locked. Depending on how you use this feature, you could set it up kind of like a store where people just essentially subscribe and come in, and then from there they see that they have a bunch of options. They can buy this bundle, maybe this sex tape, or this and that's available for purchase directly on your feed the moment they subscribe. And from there, if they like what they see after they bought a few things off your feed, then they can directly go into your DM and ask for more. So it's a great way for somewhat of a passive income, but obviously that's not where you're going to get the main bulk of your money. It's always going to be in the direct messages. Keep that in mind. And a great thing that you can do with a free page as you grow it over time is start leveraging the amount of subscribers that you have on it. So let's say you get to a point where you have 10, 20, 100K followers on your OnlyFans. You can start selling shout out for shout out, GG, or pin posts on your profile to other creators in the space. And that's another way of making money from your free page as well. Obviously, if you have quality fans on your page, then in that case, I wouldn't 100% recommend it, because you want to keep your whales and your spenders on your page, but it is a possibility if you were to expand maybe to another page or whatnot. Now diving into a paid page. So of course, the main thing that people like about paid pages is the fact that you can get money from actual subscriber revenue, meaning when people subscribe for $5 to $50 a month, you can always get that recurring money coming in every month. And on top of that, people like the fact that if you're a paid page, you create that exclusivity, which then helps with relationship building and getting people to actually fall in love with you. And some people just like it for the fact that, you know, it avoids your content just being out there for free, as some may say. But yeah, paid page is great if you're offering a GFE experience or any type of, you know, kink experiences, or just overall just making yourself appear as someone who's more reserved. And with that, that helps with really pushing those higher ticket sales when it comes to when the whales come in, or just spenders who come in. They're just genuinely curious about wanting to see more about you. And since they see that you have a paywall, your feed is clean, it's not really that explicit, and then from there, boom, they go into the DMs. That's where you start selling them more explicit stuff. That's when they get hooked. And also, compared to a free page, with the paid page, with that barrier of entry, even if it's $3, you're already reducing the amount of time wasters that you'll face on a free page, because obviously people have to input their credit card details and actually pay the subscription when they go onto a paid page. So a lot of fans, they don't typically want to spend the price for entry, so you want to avoid having basically randoms just appear on your page. Even though it's not 100% 100% guarantee that you won't have time wasters, but at least you reduce a good amount of them. And then another strategy that a lot of people like to do, a free page plus VIP page. So essentially you have a free page and then you have a VIP page that's going to be behind a paywall. And the strategy of this is, once again, to separate the time wasters from the genuine fans who want to actually spend and are genuinely interested in you. So you create that VIP page to make them feel special and go over there so that you can prioritize those fans more than the free fans. In terms of strategy to effectively do this, because when we work with creators or talk to creators who have 2 pages, we notice that they have the free page that has a few 100,000 fans or whatnot, only making a few thousand a month, and then they have the VIP page making maybe 100K a month. So obviously there's a disconnect there when one page is making significantly more than the other page. So to avoid that, I would suggest splitting your traffic. Either run a different traffic source to the free page or funnel specific traffic to the paid and a different type of traffic to the free, and basically work on both pages separately. Essentially make the most amount of money from both pages instead of having one page make the big bulk of the money and the other one making nothing. And using a strategy like this, what you can actually do is push what I was saying about free pages in the beginning about selling promos, selling GG, trading GG with other creators, because now you have a free page that you're leveraging with a good fan base, and on top of that you have a VIP page on the side where you're still pumping all your outside traffic that's not related to your free page, and you can still get good results on there while you're getting extra income from the free page selling these promos and doing your chatting with the fans on that page. And lastly, if you feel like you're not somebody who's able to handle the management of 2 pages, a free and a VIP, what you can always do is have one page that's paid, but you can also run free trial links, because free trial links are great because you can get somebody to get their feet wet by subscribing to the account for 7, 14, 30 days if they want to, and from there, if they want to stick around, they can always renew after their free trial is up. And if they're not interested, then you still can follow them and still try to send them stuff whenever you feel like, because they're still an expired subscriber. So it gives you the chance to still sell to a fan who probably wasn't going to pay subscription fee at the beginning, but you still manage to build that relationship with them, coerce them into paying the renewal and sticking around, even though they didn't pay to get in the first place. Also, the thing with free trial links, it's great to test different marketing strategies using free trial links, because sometimes certain marketing strategies are best when you bring in free traffic instead of paid traffic, because you want to optimize the amount of money that you're investing in whatever marketing source that you're trying out. So free trials are great for that, once again, without having to commit to making your page free or making a second page for it. So it's always one thing to do. So I think it's a great balance between both worlds, and at the same time, if you have good strategies to try to get people to put renew on and actually go through it, then it may be the best option for you depending on your strategies behind it and running it correctly. If you have any questions about it, you can always hit me up privately in the DMs on Discord. Join the Discord, by the way, if you haven't already, link in the description, or just hit me up, whatever, and we can talk about it. In conclusion though, it's really based on your preferences, what you can handle, what you can manage, and how you want to handle the content creation behind, for example, handling 2 different pages that you need to make content for both, and seeing what marketing strategies that you're doing at the moment that would fit the interests of both pages or one page. Also, it depends on the quality of your content, how much you're willing to show on your different platforms, whether it be a free page, a paid page, or a page that you know that it's paid, but you're letting people come in for free. Plus the quality of your chatting on the account and how you're able to optimize keeping people subscribed if you're running a paid page, being able to bring traffic into your account, because if you're not able to market correctly and get people interested in subscribing, then none of this matters really. Nonetheless, if you haven't already, feel free to join the Discord server to connect with other agencies, creators, and if you want to network with me, my socials are down below. That being said, take care, guys.